Sticking it to the ex. Should I? All right, right out of the gate, I could tell you no, but let me hear the story. I'm 28, and I found out about you and I'm going to get right to it. My ex-wife and I had been together for about 5 years before we decided to get married right after university. Her family was religious, so we couldn't live together first, so that seemed like the next step. As a new grad, was working hard, trying to get work in my field, and basically starting at the bottom but slowly getting my footing. She was working at the same bank she had since high school and through university and was finally moving up the ranks. Fast forward a year and a half into our marriage, and she's getting promoted to manage a bank downtown. She gets a good raise, and things are looking good for me, or so I thought. Then a week after she starts this job, she lays it on me. She wants to know what it's like to be single again. She never really wanted to get married, and apparently she feels that the spark isn't there anymore. There's no other guy, but she just doesn't like who I am anymore, and there was nothing in the 6 years of us being together worth saving. Oh, Jesus. Well, listen, kudos to her for being fucking honest and not wasting another 5 years of your life. So he goes after some self-reflection and a bit of counseling, a bit of boozing with friends, and an amazingly insightful mushroom trip, I realized this is a blessing in disguise. She doesn't like who I am anymore, like there was something wrong with me other than taking her shit and being committed to her for almost 6 years. Okay, this is understandable anger. I get it. Get it out of you. He says, fuck her. We had no kids, not many assets at this point, a dog that I get. It was a get-out-of-jail card, a guilt-free way, clean way to get out from under the hoof of an oppressive cunt of a wife who had turned me into a shadow of my former self, content with being fucked maybe once a month. We both move out and put our place up for sale. All right. Now, I don't think that this guy really feels that this woman is a cunt. He's just saying this because she fucking dumped him. He goes, I immediately gave myself a no-contact policy, blocked her on Facebook, and could only talk about business with her until we got through the separation negotiations in June. There you go. It's a strong move. I like it. Then silence. The other policy I gave myself was to say yes to any opportunity that was presented. This helped me make this past summer the best of my life, full of trips and sleeping with new girls, hotter and younger than her, older and uglier. It didn't matter. I was saying yes. Well, for the love of God, wear a condom, sir. Even after finding out from one of her friends a few months later that she had been dating/living with this guy she had worked with since about a month after she left me. Yeah, this girl is like, she goes from relationship to relationship. Anyways, he said, I didn't break the no-content policy. I didn't want her to think I gave two shits about her anymore. This guy, by the way, I had met on many occasions at work functions, and even when it came out for her birthday that year, I fucking told her that this dude is into you. I don't like him. But she would say, oh, he's just a friend. He's a fucking snake in the grass. Oh, this guy, he's like so angry he's not even writing in complete sentences. He's this fucking snake in the grass, but she's a whore. I'm not an idiot, so I can guess that this wasn't just a lucky coincidence. They both happened to be single together, and likely why things moved so fast. Regardless, I kept to my policy. Now, almost a year later, I'm in the best shape of my life after losing 40 pounds. Good for you, man. Good for you. This is great. Just started a new job where I make as much as her and in my field. Have a hotter girlfriend and have won all the mutual friends we had that were worth keeping. So why do you need revenge? He goes, all is good, but I've been feeling like a bit of a bitch for not taking her to task on all of this shit, especially now that we've been separated for almost a year and soon can be legally divorced in Canada. I think it's time to finally confront her and break her. So I would like to take this bitch down, and my advice on how to go about it would be great. Sorry about the length, and thanks for any help. Dude, you're already taking her down. They say The greatest revenge is a life well lived. You're doing it. You lost 40 pounds. You have a hotter girlfriend. Just keep saying yes. I go easy with the sleeping around, dude. You don't want to catch anything, man. But, just go live your life. Leave her in the dust. Okay? She's going to check out your Facebook page. She'll see your pictures. You really want to get back at this girl? Don't ever talk to her again. And just live this awesome life. Marry a beautiful woman. Keep yourself in great shape. And just know every once in a while she's going to check in. And I guarantee you, unless this guy, they just had this ridiculous spark at work, then God bless him. She found who she should have been with, as will you. And it's all good. Or she's a serial monogamous, whatever the fuck it is. I'm so dumb. She goes from relationship to relationship, and eventually this dickhead snake in the grass at the bank is going to get the same speech, or he might give it to her. He might be one of these creeps that it turned her on that she's in a relationship, and he can be fucking banging this chick, Fuck them. Fuck them with their banker sex. They probably have to wear masks, have some sort of ritual. Anyways, yeah, dude, don't do that. Don't do that, because you know what you're doing when you walk up to her and you fucking go, let me tell you something, you fucking cunt, blah, 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 blah. Women are too smart for that shit. She's just sitting there going like, wow, he still does care. Wow, he lost that weight because of me, not because he's actually a better person than I thought he was. All right? Don't do that. She wins. If you confront her, she fucking wins. Just keep doing what you're doing. Yelling at her like she's in the room, but she isn't. Scream at your windshield. Okay? But keep saying yes in life. Keep going after your dreams. And just live this fucking awesome life. And maybe one day, who knows, you go to the same mall, you show up with your hot wife and your beautiful kids. She shows up. She's fat, Then you be like, just give her a nod. Hey, that's what you could have been with Johnny Six-Pack over here. Oh, and you just keep going. You take your kids for an ice cream and you get yourself a sherbet.